Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This week we're doing another isometric thing. I just really really enjoyed doing the last one, and I had so many things that I wanted to like try and do in the last one, but like, you know, you can only shove so many things into one image. So I really wanted to do like furniture and like people things, and yeah, that's what the point of this one was. I just ended up choosing Tori to go in it because, you know, he's cute, so that's my reasoning. But yeah, so I just I started this out with just like a regular grid that I found on Google, and I just tilted it to like be 45 degrees, I guess, and tried to use that as my grid because I thought I could just settle for that. Ooh, excuse me. But I don't know, it just wasn't like straight, even though I swear I tilted it exactly 45 degrees. It just wasn't lining up. And it turns out that Procreate just has an isometric grid like built into it, so that's really neat. And you can turn the drawing guides like on and off, so you're not like constrained to the isometric grid or anything. It's just literally overlaid over what you're drawing, and you can like just, you know, use it. And if you want to use it like a ruler, you can turn on the assisted drawing and it turns into a ruler, and it's like dependent on which layer has the ruler activated, so you can have one layer that's to draw straight lines like along your grid, and another one that's just free, you know. So that's what I ended up doing for this one, and it was just so fun. Like, I could just focus on drawing and I didn't have to really think about my drawing guides and stuff, which is really nice, because I think the last time I tried to do perspective I was in school and I didn't have any of those tools, which sucks and would have been really nice, but you know, whatever. So yeah, that's what this is. I was thinking to myself a lot while drawing this too, that I bet he's kind of like, well, because I was learning a little while ago about like yokai and stuff, and like Shinto religion and all that stuff, because I don't know, I was just curious. And they have yokai, and I was thinking maybe this guy might be a yokai at someone's house who's been like stealing things, but then the family like set up a shrine for him and started leaving him things, so he stopped taking all their shit and like would just takes what is offered to him, because I guess they're generous to him, so, you know, why would he annoy them by stealing their things? So they just have an understanding, so he takes things from their world and brings them to his little area in some other dimension, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so he's got a TV, you know, the GameCube. I'm sure maybe it's an older couple and their kids moved out, and maybe those were in storage, but he knew that no one would miss them, so he took them. Yeah, everything that's in there, like the socks, which look like kitchen gloves, but I really thought my husband actually gave me the idea. Yeah, they look like kitchen gloves, but they're actually socks for when he goes to sleep to keep himself warm, and he's got a few books there, so I would say that he's like doing like acrylic pours. There's like the paintings on the wall are like not at all as complicated as an acrylic pour is, but I didn't really want to throw that much stuff into a tiny frame, so yeah, I just kind of put a drawing of mine on top and like kind of made it look like a painting. And he's like got a couple succulents that maybe he propagated because he's got a book on that, and maybe his owner had one he could steal a leaf from, and you know, there's crystals and all that stuff, and he's cooking his fish and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's just something to think about, I guess. I drew this all and shaded it in Procreate. I've always wanted to do a drawing where I use the default pencil. It's like the third one down, I think. It's pretty bold pencil. I forgot the hardness it's trying to mimic, but yeah, I've always wanted to use that pencil to like do line art, because I just really like the way it acts with pressure sensitivity. And I drew this on a Sunday, so it was just like a lazy Sunday where I didn't really feel like getting out of bed. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing I'm not like 100% happy with, I guess, is the like color palette. I might go back in and change it, because as you guys saw, like everything's pretty much on a separate layer. I don't know. I think I just have to like tone it differently, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's too blue and it needs more like warmth. I don't know. But overall, I'm really happy with this picture. I really, really like where this like isometric stuff is taking my head. It's just really fun, and like there's no stress in doing this. Like, it just turns out charming all the time, and I don't know, I don't know, it's got you thinking different ways too, which I really enjoy. And I've never drawn something like a GameCube and a GameCube controller before, so I'm pretty proud of how those two turned out, especially the controller. I was drawing it at first and I was like, God, this is gonna look terrible. But it actually turned out pretty good, so yeah. I guess I'll end the voiceover here. It's a bit of a longer video. I didn't speed it up quite as fast because I wanted you guys to be able to like actually see, because that's one of the things I really like about the Procreate recordings, is that you have the option to like leave them a little slower. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this slightly longer video, and I'll see you guys next week.